Sanchez. And we finally get around to the fight. Sanchez will be wearing red trunks, and Azumah Nelson will be wearing the gold trunks. The WBC rules will prevail in this bout. 10-point must system. The winner of the round gets 10 points, and the loser proportionately less. 3 knockdowns in any round does not count. It has been waived. WBC rules do not allow for 3 knockdown count. 3 judges. The referee does not score the fight. 3 judges, and they are Al Reed, Tony Castellano, and Artie Idala. And here we go. Sanchez in red. Looping left hook by Azumah Nelson. Just caught the chin off, right off the tip of the chin off. Sanchez. Nelson is first time here, first time in Madison Square Garden for Salvador Sanchez also. We'll have to take a look at Nelson. We've never seen him. And we'll have to analyze him for you. I'll get the expert to do that for you, Larry Holmes.
Well, it looked like Nelson can punch a little bit, according to his record. And he just caught Sanchez with 2 good left hooks, but didn't seem to bother Sanchez. But it's still, we have to see.
Very early. Sanchez just biding his time, taking his time. He does it very, very seldom for one punch in those combinations. Mostly. Good head punch, a good body punch. Salvador Sanchez, the champion. Last 2 bouts went the distance. I don't know whether that means anything or not, Larry.
Yeah, it don't really mean anything. Sanchez always comes to fight. He always prepares himself. But as you can see, Nelson is here to fight too. He just landed another left hook and he keeps his hands up and don't show no fear of Sanchez.
That's right. He's forcing the fight. He's doing the leading. Right hand by Azumah Nelson. That right hand looks dangerous, Larry.
Look very
dangerous. Of Azumah Nelson.
And we got to fight here because Nelson shows no fear.
That's right. He came to fight. Nelson at 124 and Sanchez 126.
I'm going to wonder if experience is going to take effect on Nelson because Sanchez has the most experience. Nelson only has 13 fights and 10 of it goes by knockout. But he's fighting well.
Left and right to the head by Azumah Nelson, and he gives it a little Muhammad Ali in there. A little hot dogging going on by Nelson.
Well, a little bit of showboat is good, but make sure you're way ahead. This is the Belgian ring.
That's right, Larry. Make sure you're comfortable.
That's right. Especially
right hand again by Nelson. He's been getting that right-handed cross real good. And he's been taking the play away from Sanchez right from the start. 30 seconds remain in the round. Round 1.
It's still early yet, John. This is only the first round.
That's right. It's a long way to go. 15 rounds. Seconds.
Very interesting first round for Nelson.
That's the end of round 1. We're in round 2. That's Azumah Nelson in the yellow trunks. Salvador Sanchez, the champion, in the red for the WBC Featherweight Championship of the World. The referee is Tony Perez. And that's strictly what he is, a referee. He does not score the bout. There are 3 judges. Those are WBC rules. Personally, I think they're good rules. Nelson found the mark a number of times in the first round with the right hand. Let's see if he continues to throw it.
What I've noticed about Nelson is waiting for Sanchez to punch and he counters. And this is the same thing that we seen earlier in the fight.
Right.
But in my defense, you always got to be first. Don't wait for the counter because the more you wait, you get hit.
No, left hook by Nelson. Nelson is a pretty good fighter. We have never seen him, as we said. So he's a pretty good fighter. He's a warrior. He wants to fight. He didn't come here to just go through 15 rounds, Larry.
No, he didn't, but he took a good right hand by Sanchez, and he can't take too many of those because we know that Sanchez can't punch.
Nelson It's the combinations, Larry. Excuse me. Combinations that Nelson has to watch out for because Sanchez is a master at that. From in close, he throws a combination to the head. It's devastating.
Nelson is throwing, but he's trying to throw fast punches when he crosses his hands up.
Hands here in the garden are singing. They're singing a Mexican song, and that's some significance, I'm sure. Salvador Sanchez.
Nelson is ready to fight. He's throwing stunning punches, John.
Yes, he is. Yes, the right hand is really counting on Larry.
He looks very strong. Nelson looks very strong and not even worrying about Sanchez throwing the punches.
You are so right. He is a very confident fighter. He has no fear in him. Sanchez is a great, great fighter. He has no fear in him.
Good right hand by Nelson that time again, Johnny.
He's leading the fight, Larry. He's forcing the fight. Reaching. Sanchez is reaching.
Nelson only has 10 fights. He's really showing. At least he's putting on this in the second round. A good 2 rounds.
Round 2. He's had 13 fights, Larry. The following program is protected by copyright, and any use, distribution, exhibition, recording, or reproduction without the express permission of Non-Team Sports and Entertainment Network will constitute piracy, copyright infringement, and unfair competition, and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. We're going to take another look at the action in that last round, Larry. That's Nelson on the left. Smart move, he hit, got away.
As you notice, Nelson gets trying to counter. Every time Sanchez does something, he does something also.
Well, we haven't seen Nelson until tonight, but he's shown me a few things in these first 2 rounds that he knows what it's all about, Larry. He's got to get lucky. He's got to get lucky, and he's got to get lucky with that right hand.
I think he got to get lucky earlier, John, because we know that Sanchez can do 15 rounds, and again, we never watched Nelson. We know that he's been knocking guys out, and we haven't seen him here in America.
Most of his fights were in Africa. He had one fight in this country in Bakersfield, California, but he also fought here as an amateur in the World Cup and lost. He won a bronze medal.
Look like his balance is poor.
Yeah.
But he looks very, very strong.
Strong for his size.
Yeah.
You're right. Very strong.
He landed a good right hand with Sanchez. Sanchez hit him back
before that, Larry. He took it and came right back over and landed his own.
They have a fight here tonight in Madison Square Garden.
2 minutes to go in the round. Round 2.
Again, Don King putting on a good show. At least Sanchez didn't have just a walkover. He's putting on a good show.
Every fight has been good. Nelson stopped for a moment, backed up and just smiled at Sanchez. Sanchez is not taking the lead, Larry. He's not forcing the fight, which is unusual for him.
Well, I think Sanchez is trying to figure him out because Nelson is countering. Every time Sanchez goes a punch, Nelson counters, and Sanchez trying to offset it somehow by moving and stand back and waiting.
Of course, Sanchez has never seen him before. He's never seen a film of him even. So he really doesn't know as much about him, any more about him than we do. So he's probably taking a little, doing a little homework right now.
Yes. Sanchez haven't watched him, so that do hurt. It's no help to Sanchez. Watching Nelson on the little tape that we just watched. Nelson on the little tape that we just watched, he really comes out fighting.
Yes, he does. Look at the smile on his face. He's continuously smiling.
And sometimes that's a little bit of the false confidence or
30
false
seconds.
courage.
30 seconds left in the round. Sanchez.
That landed right on the chin.
5 seconds left in the round. Sanchez got 2 good right hands in, both on the chin. That's the end of the round. Well, here we go with round 4. Azumah Nelson in yellow, Salvador Sanchez in red. 4th round of a 15-round bout for the WBC World Featherweight title. Good night, a good show, and every fight has been good, real good. He came on, he has no respect for Sanchez, none at all.
None at all. You know, Sanchez is waiting, trying to figure Nelson out. Nelson not giving him the chance to fill him out. He's throwing everything. He wants this title, John.
Yes, he does. You know, and Sanchez doesn't seem to be able to get his rhythm going, Larry.
No, because this guy here is throwing all kinds of punches, having a good time out there. And if he can have a good time like this for 15 rounds, we might have a new champion here at Madison Square Garden tonight.
2 minutes to go, round 4. Salvador Sanchez, 144, lost only 1. He has 1 draw. He has 30 knockouts, 44 wins. Include 34 knockouts. Azumah Nelson, 13 wins and no losses, undefeated. He's got 10 knockouts. They're going to slug it out, Larry. This kid wants to slug.
Yes, he's trying to trap Sanchez right into his slugging. Maybe this kid thinks he's stronger and can punch harder than Sanchez. With the 10 knockouts that he has, I'm sure that he's overwhelmed with confidence.
And I'm sure that the 10 knockouts were not against the opponent's quality of Sanchez.
No way. You know how those fighters are over there. But they're the best in their country. And the way he's fighting, he's trying to prove that he's the best in all countries.
He said that the other day at the press conference. He wants to win this for himself and for his country. It's going to be an awful lot to his country. 6 world champions came out of Africa. He wants to be the 7th. What a good right hand. He caught Sanchez up against the ropes. He set up the right hand again of Sanchez. Sanchez stung him with that right hand and came back with his own right. Nelson is something else.
He's fighting. He really wants the title. He like Nelson comes on at the end of the round. He knows when the seconds is up and he comes on the last 30 seconds.
He has made up his mind. He's going to knock out Sanchez or he's going to get knocked out.
Good body punch Nelson hit Sanchez with. Throwing everything. He's here to fight. Crazy punches.
Nelson digging to the body, throwing the right to the head. Okay, that's the end of the 4th round. Round 5, and Nelson came out of his corner much too early. Tony Perez had to chase him back. Can't come out of the corner until the bell rings. That's the rule. Salvador Sanchez in red, Azumah Nelson in yellow, and this is really a fight. Nobody knew anything about Azumah Nelson until he started to fight. Now we know something about him. He's a good defensive fighter. He's got a pretty good punch, and he's a warrior right down to his toes.
Nelson is throwing 4 or 5 punches at a time, and Sanchez only throwing 1, trying to set up a good shot. But Nelson's not letting him go.
Good right hand by Nelson.
The fighter only can take so many right hands like that, and then it starts to weaken. I want to know, I want to see how much Nelson going to have left to take Sanchez out, or if he's able to. Also, if you notice, John, Nelson is throwing a lot of good body punches. he hurting Sanchez. Sanchez is starting to change expression I haven't seen throughout his fights.
I want to tell you something, Larry. Sanchez is confused.
Yes, he is.
Doesn't know what to make out of this kid. I don't think he expected this much in front of him.
No, he didn't. But Sanchez is still calm and confident. He's fighting like a champion, but he's going raw by standing in there taking punches. In close, you should always move your hands.
Took the fight on short notice, Larry, also, Azumah Nelson did.
Yes, he did. Sanchez, opponent pulled out on him.
But he must have been ready. He must have been training.
The guys in Africa, they stay in shape. They got to stay in shape. This is their way out. Boxing. It's an opportunity for them. They want to take advantage of it.
Azumah Nelson does not come from a poor family, Larry. He comes from a father who's a millionaire. He's in the tailoring business and in the fishing business. That's the end of round 5. And again, the smile is on Azumah Nelson's face as he walks to his corner. And now we look at the champion, Salvador Sanchez, in his corner. I believe that he's a little confused. I don't think he knows how to figure out Azumah Nelson. I think that in the first couple of rounds, he figured he'd figure him out in round 2, but he didn't do it. We're going to take another look at some of the action in that last round.
He got an uppercut. Traded uppercut that time. See, Nelson throws more than one punch, and this is what he got. Sanchez did not overcome that.
And his defense is good, Larry. He moves in. He's taking a lot of the offense away from Sanchez by moving in. Getting ready for round 6. It's a 15-round bout for the WBC World Featherweight Championship. And here we go. The referee is Tony Perez. Sanchez in red, Nelson in yellow.
So far, Tony Perez don't have nothing to do but walk around and watch the action.
That's right. That's been pretty much the case all night long. The fights have been that good.
Yeah. People who
race the fighters in there clinching and holding.
Nelson got hit with a good left hook by Sanchez. Knocked him off balance a little bit. Then look hurt.
Well, we find out he can take a punch, too. He took one earlier, too. A good right hand by Sanchez, but he took it. Rolled right off it and came back.
Nelson a little awkward for Sanchez, and this is what's giving Sanchez that problem. But he's doing the right thing. He's using that jab in his circle, and this is what he got to do instead of fighting him.
I tell you what, Larry, win or lose this fight, Nelson, who's only had 13 fights, he'll go a long way in this business if he stays in it.
Yes, he would, but
look at him fight with only 13 fights against a man like Sanchez.
You can tell he wants this fight. He wants to be a fighter because his father's a millionaire, so that means he don't have to fight.
Sanchez has one goal. He wants to beat Alexis Arguello. He said he wanted to beat 3 champions. He's beaten 2 of them. He's beaten Danny Red Lopez, and he's beaten Alfredo Gomez, and now he wants Alexis Arguello. Pretty big order.
Sanchez is starting to do the right thing now. He's on the outside. He's sticking the jab, moving and circling, confusing him, and getting him to get off his pattern. This is what you got to do when you got a fighter that wants to fight. Got hit with a left hook, Sanchez had. Sanchez can't fight this kid. It's a boxing. Get out of the corner. It's a boxing.
1 minute to go in round 6.
Nelson seems like he don't have very good balance, but what makes up for that is determination. He just got hit with a couple left jabs by Sanchez.
He stopped throwing punches, Larry, that's why. Oh, caught Sanchez with a good right hand.
Maybe start throwing punches a little bit to catch his wind. But you cannot stop with a fighter like Sanchez. This is a good fight.
That's the end of round 6. Sanchez in his corner.
Makes boxing so exciting.
Great atmosphere. Okay, it's a great night here at Madison Square Garden as we go into round number 7. And Azumah Nelson has been a pleasant surprise. Nobody knew because nobody had seen him before. But he is really a fine young man, a fine boxer. Left hook. Now he's in trouble. He's kind of in trouble. A left, solid left hook. And Azumah Nelson's in trouble.
Nelson will try to fight out of this. He's hurt, but he's going to try to fight out. So Sanchez got to get him.
He's got that smile on his face. It goes up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he took the standing 8 count. The mandatory 8 count. Here we go. 2 left hooks put him down. The second one did it. The first one was a devastating left hook. The second one not so hard, but enough to put him down.
Sanchez still got to be careful because this guy's still strong, and he throws punches when he hurt. So Sanchez got to be careful because he can get caught with one. Sanchez can take him out because Nelson is now standing straight up. All they have to do is block, set him up, and the right-hander comes. Just like that one.
We don't know how much that took out of him, Larry. He might be weak now. I'm going to take quite a bit out of it.
Yes, it did, but there's no sense in your gambling when you got the winning hand.
Sanchez is smart. He's taking his time.
See, Nelson is standing up. He's not down in that crouch anymore, and Sanchez to be able to hit him, but not to get into the trade with him. They still have a lot of time for Sanchez to set him up, to take him out.
There is just about 1 minute left in the round. Sanchez is playing it smart. He's not over-anxious. But he's giving Nelson plenty of time to recuperate from that knockdown.
As you see, Nelson is still going for broke all the way to the end.
He's still moving forward. 30 seconds.
Good left hook by Nelson. Nelson will get a minute rest to clear his head.
Let him come back. He threw that right hand with a lot of power. The round is over. The 7th round is over. And Nelson went to a neutral corner instead of his own corner, so he may not be all that clear, Larry.
No, he's not clear, but he got a minute in this round to be able to get his senses back, to go out there and be careful and start all over like he did from the beginning.
We're going to look at that again, Larry, and we're going to see the first left hook, the one that stunned him.
What Nelson did, he had his hands down and
almost went down from that.
And made a move, and Sanchez stepped in with a left hook.
And here's the one he went down with. It wasn't all that big as the first one, but it was big enough to do it. It was a short left hook.
Yes, it was. It was a very good left hook. Sanchez, we know, can punch.
Sanchez has got to have a lot of confidence now as we get ready for the 8th round. Here we go. Sanchez even has a different look on his face, Larry.
Looks like the old Sanchez.
He's got that I got you look on his face. Left hook again. And he wobbled, and with it, and he's ready to go. His legs are in pretty bad shape. Any kind of a solid punch now could put him down. Sanchez the veteran just takes it easy. He's taking his time.
Yes, that's what Sanchez has to do. He has to take his time because Nelson, once he gets hurt, he throws a flurry of punches, and Sanchez don't want to get caught with one.
His punches are loping punches now, Larry, of Nelson.
Myself coming into this fight not knowing too much of Nelson, too much about Nelson, I predicted the 6th round.
6? You're a typical fighter.
Yeah. That's why fighters can't judge on referee good.
Jack Dempsey, one of the greatest fighters ever in the history of the world, right? Never picked a winner, Larry. He used to brag about the fact he never picked a winner.
Never picked a winner. Nelson was shook up that time with that right hand.
Yes.
King put on a good show right here in Madison Square Garden, putting these guys together. This is what boxing needs, good fights, competitive fights.
Well, he sure gave it to them tonight.
Sanchez shows a lot more confidence now.
The old pro, Larry, just takes his time. He knows the time will come.
Like I said, you make him drunk before you money. Nelson still fights back game. Very strong, determined fighter. But I think he's outclassed by Sanchez.
The experience is there, Larry. The experience is starting to show.
Yes, it is.
They had 13 fights. As against the champions, 46 fights.
Yeah. And a champion who's been in there with everybody it is to be in there with.
He has seen the hitters.
For Sanchez all the way, hollering Sanchez in the back, and really enthused with his boxing skills.
It's the end of the round. Eh? You're right, Larry. As I said earlier, there's a lot of Latin fans here in New York. As we look into the corner now, Salvador Sanchez. No talk going on in the corner at all. I guess they have very little to say to him. He knows what he has to do. He knows how to fight. I don't think he's making any mistakes, so no need for any chatter, I guess, on the phone. Somebody is now whispering few words of wisdom from his ears.
I think the guy on the outside is calling all the shots because every now and then I see Sanchez.
There's a little concern over at Nelson's corner. Getting ready now for round 9. Nelson up off his stool early, and the champion just sits there, waits for the bell. Let's experience again. Take advantage of every moment they give you. We're in round 9. The early part of the fight, it was all Azumah Nelson, but the champion has come on.
This is what I'm saying that Sanchez had to do, and this is what he's doing again, is boxing it. Not getting into no wars.
Let's hook it in, and he dominated it. That left hook on Sanchez is very powerful.
Sanchez is getting the war with him and beating him to the punch, and this is why the left hook is landing.
You start looking for that left hook, Larry, which with the right, he can do just as much damage with that.
Because they're starting to trade punching, and Nelson's hands are down, and Sanchez is beating him to it. Sanchez feel that Nelson can't hurt him either. That's why he's willing to trade.
A little less than 2 minutes left in the round. Round 9. We hope you're enjoying the night, and we hope you're enjoying the fights. Tom King Sports and Entertainment Network, and here comes Nelson again. He's going for broke right now. This passes to Sanchez.
These guys are fighting.
This is what he did not do in the early round.
Sanchez has been to the clutch.
Really going to work on Nelson now.
Blood is starting to come out of Nelson's mouth. He's hurt, but he's still fighting. A lot of guts, a lot of determination Nelson is showing because he's taking a banging right about now. Sanchez did not even change the expression on his face.
Sanchez doing a methodical job on Nelson. Boxing beautifully. Just within range, he hits him with that left hook. And he's wobbled him any number of times with that punch. Wearing him down. He's wearing him down.
Yes, he is. His body shots and everything is starting to take their toll now.
He fights back. He's not running. He's not scared. He's not going to any corners. Not trying to hide. Salute you, Mr. Nelson. You are a good fighter. Win or lose. Trying to pull it out. Azumah Nelson. Been hurt any number of times. Still trying to force the fight. That's the end of the 9th round. And Nelson again went to the wrong corner. He went to Sanchez's corner this time. Not going to get any help there. And that's Mickey Duff in the corner of Azumah Nelson hollering into his face. You can't see him now. He's blocked out by the other second.
You know, John, that's kind of embarrassing when you're going to the wrong corner. I've done that a couple of times, even though I wasn't hurt. And Nelson don't have to be hurt and still get his scenery off and go to the wrong corner.
We're going to take another look at the replay here, Larry. Sanchez will sting Nelson right here. Watch for it. Come up out of the crouch and caught him with the left hook, and his legs went wobbly again. So that left hook has really been working.
That's what Sanchez has going, and you got to use it a little more.
Fighters. Good right hand to the body by Nelson, and we get ready now. We're in the 10th round. We're in the 10th round. It's a 15-round fight, and it's for the WBC Featherweight Championship of the World. And we're at Madison Square Garden with Larry Holmes, the heavyweight champion of the world. And I'm John Campbell, happy to be with you.
This is one good fight, John. This is what people really like.
Nobody thought that Nelson would be here in round number 10, did they, Larry?
And I'm guilty of that one. I'm guilty to that fact that I thought Sanchez would have him out of there by now.
Just goes to show you got to take a look at the goods before you buy it, right?
That's right. But I think Don King bought a good fight here, a good prospect in Nelson.
Nothing new with Don King.
Nothing new. Don't see to surprise me.
I don't remember when he ever had a bad fight.
Sanchez is now just picking his punches off. They're not really landing like they were in the early rounds. He's just letting Nelson throw the punches, just picking them off, waiting for his shot of the gun. Nelson still presses the action all the way. Sanchez seems like he's just taking a breathe, getting himself back together to land a good punch.
Tribute to Azumah Nelson that he's here in the 10th round against a great champion like Sanchez with only 13 fights under his belt, and here he is fighting his heart out. Never quit, not for one moment.
Never. Sanchez did not look bad at all, considering the punches that he took. do you think, John? Is it going all the way?
I hardly think so, Larry. It was 5 rounds, and they're going to be really 5 tough rounds for Azumah Nelson. Not so much for Sanchez, but for Nelson, who has had only 13 fights and has never been in against the likes of Sanchez. I don't think it'll go 50 rounds. But I'll tell you something, Larry. Tribute to this young man here. I would like to see it go 15 rounds.
Yes, I would too. But this is championship territory now.
Big test for Azumah Nelson. He's fresh looking. He's up off the stool, ready to go. He's got a heart bigger than his body, this kid.
Yes, he does.
Round 11. Tony Perez is the referee. Good right hand by Sanchez.
Changed his whole style of boxing. He's not going inside with the body attack anymore. He's trying to do more on the outside and do more boxing.
Now they're singing. There's a big night here, Larry. It's a party.
Yes, it is. That's exactly what they're doing. The party's in the ring and the music is playing on the outside.
It's party night at Madison Square Garden. Right in the middle of the party, 2 guys are fighting. This is Sanchez's first time in Madison Square Garden. He has never fought here before. He's always said that he wanted to fight here, and now he's realized that dream. His next one is to beat Arguello if he gets a shot at him. I don't think that's going to happen, Larry, because I think Arguello is going to move up in weight.
Well, Will's very efficient, and I feel that if we put the price, he will take it. I like to mention that I think if every fighter's dream, just to fight in the Madison Square Garden.
That's what they all say. We used to have a theater here in New York called the Palace, and all the vaudevillians and all the acts used to want to play in that. It's pretty much the same idea. Nelson, come on. He caught Sanchez with 3 or 4 left hooks, and he's forcing the fight. He's pushing Sanchez up against the ropes, looking to knock him out. I don't know how much strength he's got left in his body, whether he has enough to do something like that or not, but he's certainly trying.
One thing he's doing, he's really trying. He's giving all he's got. He knows this is his chance and he won it.
30 seconds left in the round 11.
Sanchez is starting to take punches now.
Left jab straight right on the nose of Azumah Nelson.
That punch was knocked him off balance, but it didn't land. Sanchez got hurt with a left hook. Sanchez looks hurt. This kid is hurt now.
Yeah, he is.
This kid is hurting Sanchez.
The round is over. That's the end of the round.
We got a fight here, John.
Oh, I'll tell you something. We ought to carry that kid through the streets tonight, Larry. That Nelson. He deserves a lot of credit. As Salvador Sanchez, we're watching in the corner. He got hurt, as Larry told you, with a left hook toward the end of that last round, round 11. Now we'll take another look at it. This is with the right hand. That's Rush Nelson now. Nelson in the yellow trunks.
Seemed like Nelson just got a whole new bunch of energy. Just kept throwing punches. He was very determined.
They caught him with a pretty good right hand. That's the one that stung him. Just that last big punch was a right hand that stung Salvador Sanchez. Getting ready for round 12 now. And Nelson out of the corner again early. Here we go. Sanchez has to be a little bothered right now. He got stung pretty bad in that last round. Started back to fighting everything his own way, and Nelson starts out this round with a right hand lead and lands.
Let's hook that land too, John. If you notice, Nelson is a gentleman. He touches
championship territory now, the 10th to the 15th round. It's the 12th round, Larry, and he looks pretty fresh, despite the fact he's been knocked down and been hurt a number of times. He looks pretty good.
He's very good and very determined. Even though Sanchez don't look worried, he knows he's in a fight.
You're right about that.
Nelson is trying to set Sanchez up for a right hand. Non-stop punching by Nelson.
Nelson is all over Sanchez in the corner. He's going there with that right hand. He's trying, as Larry Holmes said, trying to get that right hand across. Less than a minute to go in the round.
Every punch Nelson throws is, hey, I want your title.
Sanchez is down. And he caught him with the right hand as he got up. Slip in the corner. There's a lot of water there in Sanchez's corner. He slipped in the corner, but he caught a right hand as he tried to get out. Tony Perez tells Sanchez, corner, clean it up.
They should clean it up. I think his corner should see it and clean it up because Sanchez is hanging in the corner.
The pressure is on by Nelson. The end of the round, a wild swinging round.
John, how do you see the fight? You know, I see the fight pretty even now.
I do too, Larry. I do too. You know, you get points. You get points on effort and scoring. He's scoring. You know, he had a couple of bad times during the fight, but he's scoring. This kid is landing a lot of punches and building up points. I'd have to say the fight is pretty even right now. Okay, here we go with round 13.
Championship territory, but they're both fighting like champions. Sanchez is the champion here, and Nelson is the champion over there. Sanchez came out with two good punches.
He lost his balance. What was it when he lost his balance? Left in the round. Round 13. Nelson first in the fight. He's going to leading. He's gaining points. He's doing most of the punching in this round. Sanchez waiting. He wants to lay the big one out.
Nelson just walking in. Feels like he's not even worried about the punching anymore. He's just walking in and saying, come on, let's fight.
He was going away. I don't know what they're telling Sanchez in his corner, but they better start telling him to get worried.
Nelson has fought his way back. Got himself in the fight. Good right hand by Nelson again, Johnny.
He's got Sanchez confused again. Sanchez really doesn't know what to make out of this guy.
Sanchez starting to be worried. Look worried now. His arm is not as... His arm is starting to get heavy.
You're saying to himself, this guy would have been out of here a long time ago, and he's still hitting me.
Sanchez looks a little tired, John. Yeah. He's taking a lot of shots now. Quick right hand.
He's staggered him with it.
Yes.
He's staggered him with it. Right hand by Nelson. Another right hand by
by Nelson and uppercut to right hand. Left hook by Sanchez and right hand by Sanchez. 2 seconds ago, they're still fighting.
Oh, he almost went down. He almost went down again from the left hook. Well, if this is what the Don King Sports and Entertainment Network is going to produce month after month, Larry, it's got to be great, right?
It's got to be, John, and I want the opportunity to put on the show right here, too.
We're going to take another look at that shot just at the bell. There it is. He almost went down from it.
That seemed to be Sanchez's effective weapon, that left hook.
Well, we promised you an exciting night, and I think you'll agree with us that you're getting one. Salvador Sanchez doesn't look too excited.
I gave that last round to Nelson.
Sorry, Larry.
I said I gave that last round there to Nelson on the early lead.
Okay, we're in round 14. It's a 15-round fight. One more round after this. For the World Featherweight Championship, the champion is Sanchez. The challenger is Nelson, and what a challenger.
Sticking that jab in there real good. He hit him with 3 good jabs in the right hand. Now he's starting to tee off. He must have told Sanchez he got to go at him and take this guy out of here.
2 minutes left in the round 14.
Blood still pours out of Nelson's nose. He's been doing that all night, but don't seem like it's affecting him too much. Got Sanchez on the ropes right up above us, John, and Jake's uppercut in there.
There's chasing Sanchez again.
Chasing Sanchez.
Peppering him with jabs and right hands, and now he's chasing him again.
John, I'm excited, and you have to excuse me if I talk a little over you, but I'm just excited.
Yeah, that's what I want you to be, Larry. You're the expert here. Nelson is tired.
That didn't look like no punch. He hit him with a punch. I think he just lost his balance.
15 rounds is getting to him now, Larry. That championship territory is getting to him a little bit.
Yes, it is. He's reaching for punches, but he still shows that determination.
Neither fighter has suffered any cuts, no bruises. Good, clean fight all the way through, and a good fight. 30 seconds left in round 14.
We know Sanchez can take you out in the last round, so you still have to be careful.
That's right. He can take you out at any moment.
Yeah.
The kid is tired now. Oh, it'll come out again. That's the end of the round. He's still wanting to go like Sanchez. What a fighter he is. His legs are practically gone. He fell off the stool. He's a very, very tired fighter. He's got 3 minutes to go. Nelson moved out of the corner. Tony Perez had to hold him back. This is the 15th and final round, and it's been a whale of a fight right from the start. Sorry,
I'm expecting a lot of action out of this round here out of Nelson because this is it for him. I feel that Sanchez is ahead on the scorecard, and he's going to go for broke, which he's going.
I'm sure that this kid has captured the hearts of all the boxing fans in New York who are seeing him for the first time. Put him on the right hand, almost put him down. Another right hand. This kid just refuses to get down. His legs are practically down. He is very, very tired. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the round. Long way to go. Look at him fight back. Look at him try to fight back.
Nelson right jaw is really swollen. I don't know if it's broke or what. It looks like it's swollen.
Yes, it is. Very swollen. There's blood coming out of his mouth, Larry, as you said earlier.
And he got his mouth open, so you know it's possible that he can have a jaw broke.
That's right.
He's hurt again, but he's still fighting.
Really hurt him. Trying to keep him going down. He's down. Nelson is down. He's up on his feet now. He'll take the standing 8 count. Mandatory 8 count. 7, 8. And he's letting it continue. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the round. The final round.
He's hurt, John. I think the ref will stop him.
He's hurt badly.
He's hurt. But we know Sanchez.
Stop the fight. Just great, Polly. Just great. And Mr. Azumah Nelson, I salute you like I have never saluted a fighter in my life. You are a very, very fine boxer. And I believe, Larry, he's pretty badly hurt.
Yep, he was hurt. Like we said earlier, Sanchez known to knock you out in the last round, so you have to be careful at all times.
Could be a broken jaw. That jaw is very swollen. There's blood coming out of his mouth. And that blood was in his mouth for quite a few rounds. Sanchez pulled it out. Well, everybody here at Madison Square Garden very, very excited. They had a good night. As we watch Sanchez in the corner. For the first time tonight, he's got a smile on his face. And we'll take another look at the night. Nelson had nothing left at all at this point in the fight. He's just catching punches and trying to fight back, trying to keep from going down.
He got hit with flurries of punches. Ref did a good job on stopping.
Stops this bout at 1 minute and 49 seconds of the 15th round, and a winner by TKO and still the World Boxing Council Featherweight Champion, Salvador Sanchez.
Sanchez defends his title successfully against one of the gamest fighters I have ever seen, Larry. One of the gamest I've ever seen, and I'm sure one of the gamest that Salvador Sanchez has ever fought. See that right jaw swollen like he's got a grapefruit inside his mouth. I just hope it's nothing real serious. But again, I say to you,